Hi guys, welcome in. We're going to do a spirit reading. I just want to say all these spirit videos are on a playlist. So if you're new, you can go through at your leisure and watch the videos, see if you have a message anywhere from the previous ones. Also, if you have watched them, maybe go back and see if there's something, I don't know. All right, so just before I turned the video on, I heard "You Are My Sunshine." You know, that I hear that, I think it's a popular thing, but it's a memory that you might have with someone. All right, so as always, just be really open-minded. Even though I have a specific person, with me, sometimes Spirit can sneak in other messages also. All right, so I do feel like there's an older gentleman here with me. I mean, he's looking quite elderly. I would say in his 80s. Okay, even I'm getting 88. You might be seeing that number a lot, so just take it however it fits. But he looks like he couldn't stand up straight, like he's kind of hunched over, and he's holding his back. Okay, so in the area of his kidneys or just having his back hurting, so he's got his hand back there. So possibly he, would walk or stand with his hand back there on his, kind of on his hip, on his side. Okay. Now I just heard the name Ralph. Names are hit or miss, so just if it resonates, fine. That doesn't mean that's definitely his name, okay? I'm also hearing the armed forces, so he could have been in the military. As a young man, I'm seeing him saluting. This could also be a reference to someone who's also in the military of his family. And we have the Queen of Cups. So I'm feeling like there could be, like this could be a grandson, a great-grandson, or someone who's now in the military as well. And there's a mother that is like worried about them, or, they're maybe, gone with the military, and there's a mother that there's a concern, of course. Okay, now, okay, she's talking about a tablet to write on. Okay, so a tablet, that's not something you usually hear. Oh, okay, it just dawned on me that, a tablet is like a iPad, I guess. So I don't know how that's relating, if he means an actual, I was first thinking of, a tablet of paper, to write on, but I'm old school. And then I thought, oh no, a tablet is also called, like a computer tablet. Okay, so there could be communication. Basically, it's talking either way. It's talking about communication, writing back and forth. Okay, and temperance is something, regarding patience, regarding taking two different extremes and putting them together and having one cohesive thing out of two extremes. So like tempering a liquid is taking hot and cold and mixing it together so that they're compatible into one. Okay? All right. This man is very thin. He kind of has a, I hate when I have to describe certain things that, may not be attractive or whatever, but kind of a big nose. And, yeah. Okay. I think Spirit gets a kick out of having to have me say certain things. It's so funny. It's like having a big nose and maybe like hairs coming out of his nose, and it could just mean something like maybe you always used to notice that or something. Oh gosh, why me? So it sounds like he doesn't like appear the way he's showing me himself as like having a good sense of humor, but I really do believe that he does, because I'm just feeling that energy of having a good sense of humor. So maybe when he was younger, and Spirit usually doesn't show me himself, you know, super old. I mean, sometimes they do, but this gentleman is like showing me himself getting to quite an old age. Okay, so here we have Four of Swords and the Tower. Okay, so almost like the feeling I'm getting is like being afraid that something bad's going to happen, you know, and that's a little bit of the feeling like if somebody's in the military and the mother is afraid for them, you know, or something like that. But yeah, this feeling is like thinking of the worst is going to happen. All right, that's really a bad idea, but that's what's coming through. So someone might be thinking of the worst is going to happen. Okay, let me see. But he's talking about calming yourself down, or this person down, and realizing that those things that you think are going to happen almost never happen, okay? And he's just like trying to be this calming person, this calming voice. So perhaps he was one that you could always go to, you know, to calm you down and to give you a sense of reason and understanding, because, you know, older people have gone through so much. All right, he's giving you an extreme amount of love overflowing. You know, he is guiding you. See the eye up from the heavens. He's with you. He's guiding you. He's giving you so much love and stability. So stability is what he's saying. And that goes along with what I was talking about, how you could have gone to him for that stability, for that constant, like you always had him to go to, you know, that he would ground you and make you feel better. All right, so there's this card is it could be physically moving. I try not to cuss on this channel, not that I don't cuss, but you know, they review the videos, and if you do, then they don't want to monetize it or whatever. So I'm not going to cuss, but it says pretty much I'm getting, take your stuff and go. Okay, so it's kind of like you're taking your stuff, whatever that is, and moving, maybe literally, maybe just figuratively, to a different way of thinking, or a different place, literally, that where it's going to be better for you. Okay. That's funny. All right. Let's see what else. Okay, so I am seeing someone with cards like this. So possibly, you know, or something like cards. It could be playing cards, but it could be tarot cards or oracle cards, or I feel like someone who's watching is also pulls the cards for themselves or tries to get answers. So someone who's watching is also connected and trying to get answers. It is a little bit more difficult to get answers for yourself, but it's not impossible, you know. Okay, so here, the card, so after having said that, this card is the Empress, very connected to nature, connected to more of that natural energy. So I feel like you could be moving towards this connection more fully. Okay, some of you might literally be, you know, reading cards for other people or wanting to get to that point. Okay. Also, there's a feeling that you think that this gentleman would have really disagreed with something that you're doing, like maybe doing that sort of thing. That this gentleman would have never understood, never, wanted you to do something like that is kind of the feeling. Now, it doesn't have to be cards. It could be anything that you're doing, but he's saying, he doesn't disagree with it. He has a different perspective, being in spirit, and he's supporting you. Okay, so if you are wondering if your loved one is going to support this thing that you're doing, he's saying, as long as you follow your heart with good intentions of helping and healing, then, he doesn't see anything wrong with it, okay? You're not disappointing him in any way. All right, that's good. Okay, let's see what else. All right, so someone just said, tie your shoe. Tie your shoe. And I think it's like a joke. Okay, so I feel like someone's interjecting that right now. Tie your shoe. Like, keep your shoe tied so you don't trip up, right? So whatever that means for you. Okay, I'll leave it there. All right, you guys, please leave stuff in the comments. Let me know if something rings a bell, or, if you want to explain something a little bit. I'm not asking for your personal, stuff if you don't want to list it, but yeah, it's nice for people to interact in the comments too. And then it helps other people who, may not believe, or I don't know. You just never know. So here we go. Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new idea, a new beginning, a new job. You could be moving. This could be talking about just reinforcing the fact that I said maybe you're going to start reading cards for people, or getting money for, actually asking for something. You could start with a donation for pulling cards for people, whatever. I'm the worst. I do so much stuff for free. It's not even funny. I shouldn't do that, but I do. So yeah. Okay, that's how I started this channel. It's like I just do it, and you guys, can come and watch it. All right, so let's see. That's why I want you guys to help the channel grow, so that I can have a little bit of a kickback for doing all this. All right, energy, right, exchange. All right, so let me see if there's anything else he wants to talk about. He's just showing me his finger. His finger is a little bit bent. I don't know if he may have had some arthritis. Okay. Anything else? I just heard Chuck or Charles. All right, I'm going to leave it there and thank him for being here. Let's get a few of these cards. All right, let's see what else we got. All righty. Anything else? Okay, we're going to leave it there. On this first card that came out, now I've stopped, pretty much stopped saying whatever's up here, like the numbers or whatnot. But I'm really feeling like this 2 and the 6 could be a date, February 6th, or it could be the 26th. I just kind of am feeling that's important for somebody. Clover, luck, happy coincidence, unexpected rendezvous, a fling, good fortune, carefree, a reward, flirt, and short-lived. Okay, and then we got child, beginnings, innocent, brand new, creativity, spontaneous, carefree, inexperienced, tender, new perspective, and girl. And we have one more, which is mask, disguise, conceal, ego, projection, hidden motive, persona, presentation, theater, performance, and putting on a show. Okay, so that's your reading. Thanks so much for being here. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And I'll talk to you next time. Love you guys. Bye.